The problem has been fixed, and now we know why Verizon service got knocked out across the Bay Area. And at one point last night, look at this. A huge red blob right over Tampa Bay. That's what it looked like. If you have Verizon, you know what a huge pain this outage was.
Now Verizon says the outage was caused by a contractor who cut a fiber optic cable. Complaints started rolling in around 7 p.m. on Thursday. Service was fully restored by 2:45 this morning. Until then, people took to social media to talk about not being able to call or text.
And on top of that frustration, the outage could have been dangerous. If you have Verizon and you had an emergency between Thursday evening and early this morning, you would have had to use a landline to call 911. 10 News reporter Shannon Valladolid shows you some options if your phone carrier goes down.
First, let's start with the landline option. I know you're probably thinking, I have a cell phone, why pay for one? Well, in the case of the Verizon outage, you'll have a backup plan if this isn't working. I spoke with the manager of communication for Hillsborough County, and this is why she says it's vital.
Number one, it gives the most accurate information whenever we dial 911. Unlike cell phones where it gives a GPS location, this is giving an exact location.
And let's not forget, we live in the age of the smartphone. Wi-Fi can be your best friend if you have an outage with your carrier. Wi-Fi calling allows you to make calls despite your phone carrier being down. For the iPhone, go to Settings, Phone, then Wi-Fi calling and turn it on. You might need to enter or confirm your address for emergency services. For the Android, go to Settings, More, and turn on Wi-Fi calling. Another option is using the Sheriff's Agency app where you live. For example, if you live in Hillsborough County, the HCSO Sheriff's app lets you send in tips through your phone. It's only supposed to be used for non-emergencies, but they're allowing you to use this app in case of an emergency, like your phone carrier having an outage. They're constantly monitoring tips they receive on this app and can dispatch a deputy your way.
What's your last name, ma'am?
Let's move on to the texting 911 option. These are the local agencies that offer it: Hernando, Manatee, Sarasota. These counties will be getting texting 911 soon. Pinellas will be setting it up sometime this year, Hillsborough County early next year. Pasco County is in the finishing stages, and Citrus has an estimated completion of 2018.
Let's say last night happened again, you would be able to text 911 just like you're texting your friend, and we would go back and forth asking you the same questions.
And something else to consider, having members of your family use different phone carriers. So if one like Verizon is having issues, you can use another cell phone to call for help. Shannon Valladolid, 10 News.
The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office says the outage did not seem to affect them and had 247 calls that came through the operations center last night, which is similar to the number of received calls other nights during the week.